2024, do you think, where do you think the market is going to go? What do you think is going to happen here for buyers, borrowers?
Yeah, very interesting question. I mean, obviously, the end of the year now, and we're all looking to 2024. What's going to happen with the market, real estate trends? So, we've seen the last 6 weeks, I'd say 4 to 6 weeks, rates have started to go down on a regular basis. I mean, that's a great indicator there. I mean, obviously, for 2022 into 2023, rates were on the rise. So we had a lot of skepticism what was going to happen, but rates have gone down. I think the market, because of it, and again, you tell me if I'm wrong, correct me here, but I feel when rates are lower, number one, people who are in own homes are more willing to sell because they can buy a new home now and get a rate that's similar to what they're accustomed to. When rates increase at a steady basis, now you're seeing that payments are a lot higher than people are comfortable with. So I do think in 24 you're going to see the inventory increase because of the rate reduction. I think also prices will increase a little bit as well. I think because more people can afford homes now when rates are lower and they're more comfortable long-term in the payments.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think that while I think that inventory is going to increase, I agree with that 100%. I think that the buyer pool, the amount of people you are pre-approving, the amount of people entering into the market is going to absolutely increase, and in a major way here in Rhode Island, which is going to leave our home sellers with a ton of appreciation, or our homeowners who want to do a cash out refi type of situation, or just a refi out of, say, PMI, your mortgage insurance or anything. Guys, this is the homeowner's year in 2024, okay? We're going to be going into this thing, and homeowners are going to be doing very, very well because of their equity position.
Absolutely. You hit it right in the head. And I also think, obviously first-time home buyers now, I mean, that's the other part. You're someone buying a home for the first time, you're accustomed to paying maybe rent or living with family. The sticker shock of the higher rate, the higher, overall monthly payment, I think that's going to, it's going to be something where we're not going to deal with as much. So some of the first-time home buyers will be more engaged. And also even investors. Think about this from an investment standpoint. I mean, you're buying an investment property, 3-unit, 4-unit property. Sure, rents are pretty good right now. But when you factor in the interest rates that we had in the last year and a half, your cash flow wasn't as good as you're accustomed to. I think now when rates are lower, investors get more involved as well because they're going to say, you know what, it makes sense to buy this property from an investment standpoint. I mean, you look at everything from a number standpoint, and that's what it's all about in the investment world.
Do you ever hear the public try to compare each market to the one before?
Absolutely.
Or before, right. Would you agree with the assessment that you cannot compare any one market at all?
I agree. It's almost like comparing, times in history with the way politics are in the economy. It's totally different. It's apples to oranges here. And so people are like, oh, back in 2008, when I first got in the market, prices, started to drop. They're going to drop again. That was a unique market. I don't think you compare one to the other. I mean, people talking about, prices are so high. You know what? If rates go down, I think value is going to increase even further. I think the market's going to move even further than it is now, which is, not a bad thing necessarily, but, it's very hard to compare. You're right. It's totally different eras, and I think you can't make that.